What's it like to be a child soldier in a war-torn African country? That's one of the backstories that has emerged from the two-day Arms Trade Treaty Conference, where Roger Dwarika met Eric from Burundi, who at 14 was part of the Child Soldier Army. Viewers are warned they may find this story and the images distressing.
His eyes tell a story of a childhood lost.
My name is Eric Niragera.
At 14, he got caught up with the genocidal ethnic war that swept across Rwanda into his country and was recruited into the rebel army trying to defend his village.
We approached the rebellion because the rebellion was working in that village as a recruitment, and we approached as refuge, and then they asked us to support them in transportation of ammunition.
Burundi is a poor nation emerging from years of ethnic war. In 1993, some 200,000 people died. It's a country whose civil war included fighting between the Tutsi-dominated army and the armed Hutu rebel groups. Approximately 900 persons per month were killed during the first 9 months of 1998. At the time, Eric's family fled to another African country. He was left with the rebel army.
I cannot say I was forced because I took it as a refuge, because during that period it was difficult to find where you can go to take refuge when there is a fighting in the village between the army and the rebellion.
Eric said he's seen some terrible things in his life, even though he was involved in surveillance. At 16, he left the rebels, choosing to head back to school, where he followed a path to university.
But every time I was thinking how I can help other people if I'm still alive, because there are many people who died during the civil war in Burundi. And I said, if I'm still alive, I have to do something that can help other people. Show as an example, so that I created my own organization.
It's estimated there are some 300,000 child soldiers in conflict zones in Africa. The chief reasons vary. Sometimes in conflict, children become separated from their parents, or rebel armies actively kidnap the children, forcing them to endure training and engage in acts of unspeakable brutality. However, it's through organizations like Control Arms and people like 35-year-old Eric who are slowly helping former child soldiers recapture a small portion of their stolen lives. Roger Dwarika, C News.